Alright, so today's video is a little something different, and what I want to talk about today is the importance of audiobooks and how you can start listening to audiobooks instead of listening to music. And it's really going to go a long way to not only you can learn stuff while you're actively doing work or while you're at the gym, but you can also start to begin to really refocus yourself and really regain that attention span that you're just losing every single day on social media. And I really want to talk about this because this is something I started doing like 3 years ago, and I think it was a fundamental changing point in my life. Like, I was not really happy with my situation. I was not really happy with the direction I was going, and for some reason I'm like, you know what? I'm going to stop listening to music. I'm going to stop putting these negative thought loops into my head. I'm going to make a change, and the difference is going to be that every single hour I'm at the gym, I'm going to try to learn something. Every single hour I'm in the car, I'm going to try to learn something. And I started off at first with replacing the stimulus of music with the stimulus of podcasts. And once I started to learn things from podcasts, I'm like, wait, I can get all the information in books while I'm at the gym and I don't have to read them. And this was really the starting point that got me learning. This was really the starting point that got me improving my life, improving my mindset, learning about business, learning about sales, learning about, how to motivate yourself when you just don't want to show up, how to establish good habits, the mechanisms of, a trust or the mechanisms of an LLC. Like, I've just learned so much through the course of me just simply having my headphones on and doing something. Like, I can't suggest it to you more, and it possibly is one of the greatest things that you could ever do in your life. Like, if you just right now replace all of the time you're spending on music, all of the time you're spending on nonsense podcasts, and you just put a book in your ears for the rest of your life, like, I genuinely think that if you just completely replace all this bullshit, you're going to be so much happier, you're going to be so much more successful, you're going to be so much smarter, and your life is going to be so much better. Yet, none of us are willing to make that sacrifice. But when you just start making that sacrifice, when you just bite the bullet, when you just say, like, I want to be different, so I'm going to have to do different things, and you just start listening to audiobooks like a maniac, like, you have no choice but to become more successful. You have no choice but to become smarter. You have no choice but to, think better thoughts, because you're literally in real time reprogramming your brain with higher level intellects, with somebody that's done it before, with somebody that's solved the exact problem that you have, with somebody that's solved it. Not only have they mastered it, but they've made millions because they were able to market their skills and they were able to put it in a digestible way that can affect your life in real time. With that said, I really think it's set in stone that, like, you can improve your life with audiobooks. And now I'm going to talk about the methods of getting audiobooks. So it's really easy. There are so many free audiobooks on YouTube. There's literally pretty much whatever subject you want, you can learn for free on YouTube. That's a great resource. We're on YouTube right now. Go ahead, check that out. I mean, honestly, just look up audiobooks. You'll find them. Audible is also really good. Audible does a thing where basically you get one title a month and it's $15 a month, and then you get a bunch of free ones as well. And honestly, like, if you're not that consistent with listening to the books, like, your titles will stack up, and then, you can just put them everywhere and you can just have a bunch of books to listen to at the same time. I think that's a great option. Pretty sure Spotify does it. I think Apple does it as well, but there's so many different resources. There's so many different opportunities, and it's so fucking cheap. Like, it's the same price as Spotify, but instead of getting nonsense, instead of getting the social programming and the nonsense messages and putting that in your ears at all times of the day, like, you're learning. You're educating yourself. You're becoming smarter. You're becoming better. You're reprogramming your thoughts to think in a smarter way and in a more articulate way. And if you could just start reprogramming your brain every single day to think a little bit better, think where you'll be in a few years. Think where you'll be when you're 55 years old. Like, you'll probably be at a much better place had you not made this change. So what I'm going to do is I'll leave a link in the description to Audible. That's the one I use. If you sign up for that free trial, I think I get a little bit of a bonus. So if you want to help out the channel, just sign up for that free trial. That'd be great. But this video it's something that I don't think I can emphasize enough. I don't think I can tell you enough to really put in the time to, focus on yourself, to improve yourself, to spend your idle time just learning. because if you can just replace all of your idle time with time that you're learning, you're never going to waste time. If you can take away one fact that you can apply for the rest of your life, that is so much more valuable than any investment that you can make. Anything that anybody can give you, it is more valuable to learn a piece of information on how to fix your mindset, on how to meditate, on how to invest, on how to start a business, on how to do this. Like, think any shred of information you pick up today is information you can pull from for the rest of your life. So any sort of information you learn is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Hopefully this inspires you to just take that leap, take that journey, and start switching to audiobooks. Again, that link will be in the description, and thank you so much for making this far. I will catch you in the next one. If you're new to the channel, like the video, subscribe, and also if you want recommendations on what to listen to, just in the comments, just give me the subject, and I'll try to come up with a good one. I'll do my best. I've pretty much read everything, and I've listened to a lot of things, so it's like I could probably give you a good suggestion. Just be like specific in what you're looking for. Again, peace out. Thanks.